Hey everybody, welcome to Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk. I am your host, Michelle, and thanks for tuning in today, wherever you may be. We are coming to you live on Facebook and Instagram. Not Instagram, YouTube. Maybe we'll get around to Instagram here in a little bit, but we'll see how that goes. So Facebook and YouTube. You can also like and follow us so that you can know when we're going to be going live and when all the new episodes and things like that come out. So be sure to do that if you haven't done that already. We greatly appreciate it. I just got back yesterday morning from PRI, and all of the travel and all of the seminars and promotional events and everything that I've been going to. So trying to catch up on all the things. So just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on parking. Parking spot renewals were due by the end of November. Of course, that happened while I was gone, and so I haven't got around to anything. So if you are on the list for a parking spot, give me a little bit of grace. I will get to that first thing in January, promise. But right now, I'm just trying to get through all of the year-end stuff, and there's a little bit of a holiday coming up around the corner, so I'm going to be working on that too. So, but that'll be coming up. Updates in January. Speaking of holidays, if you guys are like me and have not been getting prepared for Christmas because you've had other things going on, there are a couple things still available on our website if you guys are interested in getting calendars for people. There's still some t-shirts and hats and things like that that are available. The other cool thing that we have is gift cards. So maybe you want to get some passes for somebody, but we haven't got those out yet. You can buy them a gift card for, $30, and they can get into 2 races next season. Or maybe you have a racer in mind and you want to sponsor them a race for next season. You can go ahead and buy them a $60 gift card, and then they can get in for races next year. But the gift cards are electronic. You'll get them via email, and they come with a little code that you can go in and buy all your tickets and stuff for next year. You'll also be able to use those at the gift shop next year. And if I get my poop together, then we're going to be able to have those at the concession stands, but we'll see. Sean, I did decorate. I did not decorate last year, so I wanted to make sure I got that done this year, but definitely did get the tree up. It might be up until race season. I don't know, but we did get decorated this year. Sean Ferris needs gas cards if anybody is interested in sponsoring him that. Dude, you're totally taking over my podcast. Let's see. Other cool things that happen. Wait, hold on. Now I'm distracted. So that was that. So then for PRI. So this is going to be my first little recap because I haven't had the time to go through all of my notes and come up with like my top 10 things. But one of the cool things that happened the very last day was we got to go have dinner and hang out with the other Alaskans that were in the house. So we went out with Maddie Sitchell and her dad, Ray, and got to meet Gage Hutchings because Jason came out to dinner with us as well. So there was a group of Alaskans that went and had dinner together. So that was kind of cool. Really appreciate everybody coming for that. And a big thank you to Ray for taking care of the tab that night, because that was really rad. So thank you. The other thing for me, I was trying to think of the one big takeaway that I had from PRI, and the thing that I thought was the coolest thing out of it, because there was a lot of stuff. There was Morgan has got a bunch of different live streams on our Alaska Raceway Park Facebook page you can go check out, and we're working on kind of putting stuff together for a recap. But the thing that I thought was the really, really the coolest thing out there was that there was a lot of youth there. There was a lot of course, they had the big sim racing thing. And so when we finally got down to that and checked it out, that's where all the kids were. And if I had known how cool that was at the beginning of the PRI show, I might have stayed there the entire time too. But besides the kids that were playing Sims, there were a lot of parent and youth combinations there. Of course, maybe that was a particular interest to me this year because I was bringing Morgan down and it was her first PRI. So she got to go see all the things. And she did an interview with the Get Out and Drive podcast. She went to a lot of different classes and promoted Alaska Raceway Park, as she does. But of course, Alex Taylor and her dad Dennis were there. That's kind of the big power, one of the power parent kid combos up there. My friend Greg McCarnes, who owns Angel Park Speedway, and I'm totally messing this up. I should have had better notes. In La Crosse down in Wisconsin. He was there with his son. Of course, Elias, the gas pedal kid, he was there again this year. He just turned 15. If you guys haven't checked out his page, please do that on Instagram. He's a super great photographer, and I'm trying to reel him up and see if they want to come visit in Alaska. But his dad, Driveway Dreams, was there. And we went to the last seminar that we went to was on marketing and using social medias and stuff to promote your sponsors. And so it was kind of a neat seminar. They had listed that Alex Streiler was going to be the one who was presenting it, and he was kind of in charge. But he also had his son Cole up there, and he was presenting along with my good friend Megan Ryers, who was doing some presenting on some different things that we could do to help promote our sponsors through social media. And it was just such a very, very cool experience to see the future of racing, and all of, I talk about the ARP track family a lot because that's what I have to go on. But our family extends across the globe, and it's really neat to see all these different generations coming up into motorsports. It was really, for me, it was really, really neat to see that racing isn't dying. We're working on it. We're growing our next generations. And for all of you that are our younger racers, or maybe younger pit crew, whatever, I appreciate you guys being here, and look forward to seeing where our industry grows with all of you. So, Sean, thanks for giving me that tidbit. He is totally taking over my podcast, but we'll have to work on this for 2024. But I'll get the teary eyes out of the way and go on to the next thing. It is the last chance for the Alaska Healing Hearts auctions. You have until the 17th, which is Sunday, to get your bids in. They're up for grabs. Ray Devon with the number 22 Racing Legend has got a couple packages available so that you can go and take a legend around Alaska Raceway Park all on your own. There are some other packages at the drag strip where you can either do a ride along or a drive, depending on which package you're bidding on. Robert Kukowski has got a package up there that includes some ride along with Rick Nissen. There's a ride along with Carl Greninger. And I saw that Michelle and Justin Rowland had put something out there. So go check that out. Let me see here if I can pull up the link here. Alaska Healing Hearts. I think that whole thing is linked to on their website. Okay, I'll find it and I'll put it in the link so that you guys can have it, or we'll post it on our Facebook or something so that you can get in there and get all the auctions. Because sorry, this is taking a little bit of time, but it's a very good program and gives you guys the opportunity to come out and hang out at the racetrack and maybe even make some laps around the track. So there's that. Sean is going to have to get his own podcast. Anyhow, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Sorry, I have digressed. Getting up on the 10-minute limit, so I'm going to get out of here. But I appreciate you guys all tuning in. I will have some more information, maybe like my top 5 picks from PRI for you for next week. Remember, Christmas is like in 2 weeks. Yeah, less than 2 weeks. So be sure to get out all your holiday shopping and all that things. And I will see you guys right here next week on Alaska Raceway Parks Track Talk.